friends, it's Grace, and today I am doing the Make It or Break It game. So basically this is similar to Rip It or Ship It, which I have done in a previous video. I will link below. I did it with my best friend Jess when I visited her in Texas. So Make It or Break It is pretty similar, but instead of a character versus a character, and you figure out whether you ship them or rip it, it's a couple versus a couple, and you decide who makes it, who gets to be together forever. Thank you for the kisses, Belly. And who is going to break up. Let me first say that as far as these couples go, not all of them are endgame, not all of them are official, some of them are just things people ship together. I'm not spoiling anybody here. These are just, they have been shipped together and I have put them in there. Whether I ship them or I just know many people ship them, I put them together. Doesn't necessarily mean they're endgame, doesn't necessarily mean they're even together at any point. Just want to say that. So I wrote down like 50 couples in here. This is a Lee Bardugo box by Flick the Wick. It was a fantastic box. I love Flick the Wick, and I am devastated that they're done. They're done making their boxes. I'm so sad because those are my favorite merch boxes. I mean, it saves me money, but still. So I'm gonna scramble all these up, and then we're gonna take two at a time, all right? So here we go. First up, first couple we've got is Lou and Reed from Serpent and Dove versus Emika and Hideo from Warcross. For me, this is easy. Emika and Hideo are gonna make it. Lou and Reed are gonna break it. I'm sorry, I'm not totally on board with them yet. Maybe in a sequel, but I love them. So that was pretty easy. Next up, we've got Lysandra and Adian from Throne of Glass. My phone fell, so the angle might be a little different. And the other couple is Bella and Edward. I put in Bella and Edward from Twilight just so that I could break them up. So they're broken up. You guys get to stay together. Next up, we've got Kenji and Nazira from Shatter Me, and Lyra and Elian from To Kill a Kingdom. Darn it, I like the idea of both these couples, but I'm gonna have to make it with Lyra and Elian. I mean, it's a Little Mermaid retelling. I love Kenji to death. He deserves to have a happy romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be her. It could be somebody else. Next couple, Harry and Ginny from Harry Potter, and Taryn and Locke from The Cruel Prince. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep Harry and Ginny together. I really don't care about them as a couple. Wendy, she just pulled on the cord that's holding my phone up. Oh, you guys are both sitting on my lap now? Okay, you can certainly try it. It's not really gonna work. Harry and Ginny I don't love, but Taryn and Locke. Make it, break it. Next up, we've got Alina and Mal from Shadow and Bone. I ship them, but I know not a lot of people do. And then Manon and Dorian from Throne of Glass. This is easy for me. I do not like the idea of Manon and Dorian together. This is a hard break it. You guys are breaking up. Dorian can do better. Alina and Mal, you're staying together forever. You're welcome. Next up, Lara Jean and Peter from To All the Boys I Loved Before, and Hannah and Nick from The Illuminae Files. It's actually pretty hard. I like them both equally in that I like them, but I don't adore them. So it's conflicting because I have like the same exact feelings about these couples. In the movie, they're cuter. I like them a lot better in the movie than in the book. The movie brings like the spark alive. So I'm gonna make it for them. I'm gonna break it for Hannah and Nick. I'm sorry. Next couple is Cardin and Jude, one of my top OTPs, and Zuzana and Mick from Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I adore them. They're my favorite like secondary characters couple, but I have to go with Cardin and Jude because they're in like my top 3 OTPs. So make it, break it. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Next we've got Day and June from Legend, and Rai and Alucard from A Darker Shade of Magic. I do love both these couples, but I like Day and June more. So I have to make it here, break it here. These are actually going a little bit easier than my last one with the burn, rewrite, or reread. That one almost killed me. Like I almost died. Next we've got Wesley and Buttercup from The Princess Bride versus Jesper and Wyland from Six of Crows. I love Jesper and Wyland, but nobody can beat Wesley and not many couples can beat Wesley and Buttercup, and these are not one of those couples that can beat them. So make it, break it. I'm sorry, Jesper and Wyland. You guys are adorable. Next we've got Laszlo and Sarai from Strange the Dreamer versus Winter and Jason from the Lunar Chronicles. Winter and Jason are my favorite couple from the Lunar Chronicles, but I'm gonna have to break them up because I like Laszlo and Sarai better. Next, we've got Rowan and Citra from Scythe versus Juliet and Adam. Oh, man. So I kind of put Rowan and Citra in there as a couple I don't care about. I put Juliet and Adam in there as a... We're just going by the first book. Adam was one of my first book boyfriends, but Juliet belongs with Warner, so I have to break them up so that she can be with Warner. So break... I guess you guys get to be together. Nice for you. Okay. Next couple, Monty and Percy from The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue versus Ron and Hermione. Okay, this is gonna be a controversial one. I really do like Ron and Hermione. I'm gonna break them up though because I love Monty and Percy. They're just so cute. You can't break them up. Next we've got Nikolai and Zoya from King of Scars, the Grishaverse, and Tella and Dante from the Caraval series. So, finale in the Caraval series, I didn't like very much. So, I may have to break them up and keep Nikolai and Zoya together, even though I'm not quite on board with this ship yet. I could see it working out, but I'm not on board entirely yet, but I guess I'm shipping them. Next, we've got Thomas and Audrey Rose from Stalking Jack the Ripper. I love them. Versus Alid and Lorcan from Throne of Glass. I'm gonna break them up. They're cute, but I'm not totally on board with it. But I'm totally on board with Thomas and Audrey Rose. I'm making some quick decisions. You guys should be proud of me. Next, we've got Katie and Ezra from Illuminae and Cress and Thorn from the Lunar Chronicles. I'm gonna keep Katie and Ezra together. I'm gonna break up Cress and Thorn. I'm sorry, I know they're a popular favorite, but I like Katie and Ezra better. I'm also gonna start talking really fast and like going through these quicker because I'm losing my daylight. Next we've got Clary and Jace from the Mortal Instruments. Wendy versus Mia and Trick from Nevernight. Interesting. So obviously, I want to break them up. I want to break up Jace and Clary. I don't really like Nevernight, but I see the appeal of Mia and Trick, so I'll let them stay together forever. Next we've got Aurora and Cal from Aurora Rising versus Kaz and Inej. I'm sorry, Aurora and Cal, but nothing can beat Kaz and Inej. Almost nothing can beat them. I'm so excited for the Netflix show, guys. I literally had a dream last night that we got a release date for the Shadow and Bone series, and it was like March of 2021, and I was like, excuse me? I want it to be 2020, please. Next, we've got Megan and Puck from the Iron Face series. I just reread The Iron King for the first time in like 10 years, and I loved it. So, Megan and Puck, I like the idea of that. Warner and Juliet, oh, frickin' frack. Well, nothing, literally nothing beats Warner and Juliet, so they're gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. It's fine. It's whatever. Elias and Laia from An Ember in the Ashes versus Bella and Jacob from Twilight. Break it. You guys get to make it. Spensa and Jerkface from Skyward versus Scarlett and Julian from Caraval. This is actually a little tough. I really like the idea of Spensa and Jerkface. I think that's cute. I do like Scarlett and Julian as well. I think maybe I'm just angry at finale and want to like burn everything, but I'm gonna break them up. I'm really not sure about the decision. I'm gonna keep them together. I'm not sure. I'm really not confident about that one. Then we've got America and Maxon from The Selection. I'm currently doing an audio reread of that series because I love it. Versus Alex and Henry from Red, White, and Royal Blue. I'm sorry, Alex and Henry, you are freaking adorable, but America and Maxon win. America and Aspen from the selection versus Vin and Ellen from Mistborn. So, American Aspen, breaking you up so you can be with Maxon. So I guess Vin and Ellen are staying together. I don't care about Mistborn, so my best friend Jess will be glad that that happened. Oh, 2 together. Okay, so Raiden and Alosa versus Kel and Lila. Darn it. Raiden and Alosa win. I love Kel and Lila. Like, they're probably in the top 10 or 15 ships, but I like Raiden and Alosa more. And we've got Aelin and Rowan from Throne of Glass versus Selena and Kael. This is going to be something you guys might attack me for. They stay together forever, breaking them up. Controversial. We're getting controversial in here. We are getting down to it, guys. Cinder and Kai from the Lunar Chronicles versus Karoo and Akiva from Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I don't care for Cinder and Kai, so I'm breaking them up. So I guess that they're gonna be together, even though I don't love them or anything. And we've got Nina and Matthias, I adore them, versus Feyre and Rhysand. Feyre and Rhysand, you're breaking up. Nina and Matthias, you stay together forever, 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 forever. Last couples. These are the last ones, okay? We've got Scarlet and Wolf from the Lunar Chronicles. I already broke them. Versus Megan and Ash. I'll keep them together. That was not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I went through those pretty fast, was pretty confident in most of my decisions. Hopefully that was still entertaining to watch. Thank you so much for watching, and come back next time. Belly says that she enjoyed this video, which may not be true because she tried to jump off the bed multiple times and sometimes succeeded. But tell them to come back next time, okay? Come back next time and watch our video. Say bye! Belly says, I'm out of here.